Hi everybody, it's Nate from The Kraemer Life. Today we're going to do a walk around of the farmhouse. So I want to show you the layout of the farmhouse and the progress that's been done for over the last few weeks that I haven't shown on YouTube. This came about because we recently put a community post out stating that we're going to do a video where we go back several vlogs and give updates on things that came up in those vlogs that we haven't given an update on. And some of the comments on that and on previous videos was that they wanted to know what progress was being made on the farmhouse and also just kind of do a walk around of the farmhouse to give a layout to make it easier to follow along. So I just came from the trailer that's on the south side of the farmhouse, and currently I'm on the west side of the farmhouse. I thought I would start on the outside, show you some work that I've been doing on the outside, and then we'll head inside. So west side deck right here. This is the deck that Katie painted, put up the solar lights, put in new furniture, outdoor furniture, the propane heaters. That is on the west side of the house. I'm gonna head now down to the north side of the house. The north side of the house is where there is a north covered porch. You can see it up there. And then there is also the entrance to the crawl space / basement area. And underneath this north covered porch, there is a little storage area. And I'm going to show you what we have going on in there, and then we'll continue on outside. Okay, so here we are inside of the covered area of the north porch. And as you can see behind me with those yellow lines, those are power cables. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put those cables into some PVC piping, and there are 3 of them. There's one you can see right behind me there. This is actually going to power the walk-in cooler. We'll have a cool bot with a wall-mounted AC unit, and we'll build a walk-in cooler right where I'm standing, and so that'll be powered with that cord right there. And that is a dedicated circuit in this breaker box. And then we have 2 more cords coming out, and those are going to run over to where we're going to be keeping our freezers. So we're going to do a couple more freezers. We want to have dedicated circuits for those, so there'll be 2 circuits dedicated to those freezers. And we'll put up some lights in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do regular 120 volt lights or if I'm going to do some sort of solar-based LED lights. More thoughts on that later, but that's what we've been doing out here. Not a lot, but I was able to figure out a way to run wires from the breaker box inside out here, and I was really excited about that. Okay, so let's head back outside. We'll let the camera adjust its colors. It's gonna be bright. So I'm gonna now walk up to the east side of the house. On the east side of the house, we currently have our chickens, and they're gonna be moved here in a day or 2, and so I'm letting them kind of just free range because their current chicken run isn't able to sustain them. All right, so here we are on the east side of the house. Trailers on the south side. Here we are on the east side. The one thing I wanted to show you is this weatherproof outlet box. There's no receptacle in it yet. I haven't wired it to the panel, but I put in this outdoor receptacle because I think my plan is that we're going to be putting the AC unit or the heat pump unit right out here, and I believe you need to have a outlet close to the AC or the heat pump unit that's outside for serviceability. Okay, I'm going to now walk back to the north side of the house. This is the deck on the north side, not the covered porch that I talked about. That's that door right there. But this is just a deck that comes out from one of the bedrooms right here. And the reason I'm bringing you over here is just to show you that we put a similar weatherproof outlet box out here. So we'll have power out here. Those 2 outdoor outlets are on separate circuits. They're dedicated circuits, 20 amps. So we'll be able to plug whatever we need to out here. This refrigerator will be going downstairs once we have more dedicated power. Currently it's plugged in inside and running through these sliding doors here. That really concludes the outside of it. I've given you a walk around from the south side to the west, to the north, to the east where we are now. So what we're going to do is walk back over to the south side of the house, and we're going to enter in what we're calling the sunroom. And that's because it is really another covered porch, I guess, but we're calling it a sunroom because it's south facing. It gets lots of sun from all of these windows right here. There's actually two entrances into this room. The the east door, which we just walked in, and the west door over there. We're going to keep it that way. This will be the main way of getting into the house, through either the west door or the east door that I just walked in, and it'll bring you into the sun porch. It won't be nearly as crowded. We'll clean all this stuff up. We're just using it for storage right now. But one of the things I want to show you, if you don't already know, this is where the laundry is. The laundry is going to stay, but we're just going to rearrange how it's organized. So instead of having the washer and dryer units along the wall with the window, we're actually going to be putting along this wall right here. That's the kitchen right behind that blanket. So this wall will be completely filled in. This is where those double doors leading from this sun porch into the kitchen were. We removed those. We're going to fill that in and put the laundry units here, encase it in some wood and some shelving and a nice little workbench for folding laundry, keeping supplies. It'll be really nice out here. Hi, buddy. Is this your space? Is this your space? You're very wet. Why are you so wet? You are a dirty boy. You are so dirty. Look how dirty you are. You're so dirty. My goodness. You are a farm dog through and through, aren't you? Aren't you? You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You're such a good boy. Yeah. Yes, you are. Okay, so now let's walk into the house itself. So coming in from the sun porch, you enter the main door, the front door, and this will be the living room. It'll maintain a lot of these bookshelves and some books, but this will be the living room area. A few things to note about this living room area is you can see that there's a fireplace right in the center. It's really just a mantle. We may put in an electric fireplace for some ambience, maybe some heat, one of those electric heating fireplaces. On each side of the fireplace there are double doors leading to the west porch, the green porch that Katie painted and redid. This room also has entry into the kitchen. We'll get to that in a little bit. Has entry into the master bedroom. We'll get to that in a bit. And also entry to the north covered porch that I talked about. We step in here and you can see it's pretty sizable. It's really nice in here. It'll be a nice little hangout area to look out to the yard out there. Hopefully we can make that look really, really pretty, clean it all up. Right now it's pretty overgrown. And this also leads to the deck that I was just at, where I showed you the outside refrigerator and that plug that I put in. Okay, so this, and then right below us is the is where we're going to be putting that walk-in cooler and the freezers. So that's right below us. With the inside tour, I'm going to start with the master bedroom, and I'll tell you why we're calling it the master bedroom. So this bedroom, even though it's fairly small, I mean, I guess it's about the same size as all the other bedrooms in here. This will be the master bedroom. You can see it has a really nice window. It actually opens up and you can leave from that window if you need to. Looks out the covered porch out to the front of the yard, or to the backyard, I guess. Nice view, and it has a walk-in closet. Nothing really fancy to see there. And then it actually has its own bathroom, and that's why we're calling it a master bedroom and a master bathroom. So let's head into the master bathroom. This is the bathroom where when you first walked in, there was just a sink, and then there was a toilet, and there was a stand-up shower basin. This is the room where we tore all that out and we made this one big bathroom. As you can see, I've torn out the ceiling because I wanted to do a couple things. I wanted to gain easier attic access. I wanted to make it easier rewiring this room because there was a whole group of wires just kind of hanging in here, and it was really hard just to go up to the attic and try to sort all that out. I just tore it out. I just tore out the ceiling. You may be able to see some string, and that's because I'm laying out where we're going to be putting in the canless LED ceiling lights. I think there'll be 6 of them in here. I wanted to space them out correctly so we didn't have shadows, so we had a good distribution of light. And then you can see that I've also purchased and hung the new ventilation fan. And it's a fan and light. It's not a heating source also. So here is where the sink is going to stay. The sink will be, when you first walk into the bathroom, the sink will be right there. There'll be a really nice vanity light right up here with a big mirror. To the left of it, to the left of it, this is where the tub is going to go. It's going to be a nice soaking tub right in here, and we're really, really excited about that. So you can see that on the floor has been cut out, and that's because there used to be a wall right here. This wall used to be here. Well, I took the wall out and I bumped the wall out, I think it's 12 more inches out, and that's because the tub needed to be able to fit in here, and so the tub will be in this little alcove right here. It'll be really quite nice. So there's a new bump out in the bathroom here. You can kind of see the size of the bump out. You can see the existing ceiling. That's the size of the bump out because the wall used to be literally right here. So I had to make a little bit of a bump out. And I'll show you how that affects the other side. That's the bedroom over there. I'll show you how that affects that when we get into it. So I'm standing where the tub is going to be. Sink is going to be there. Toilet remains where it was. And then where I have that ladder, we're going to have some shelving for towels and supplies and stuff. It'll be really nice in here. Be really cozy. We're really excited about this. Okay, I'm going to walk back into the living room. So walking into the kitchen, and I'm actually going to bypass the kitchen because I want to go into the bedrooms first, and I'm going to come back into the kitchen and give you more detail on this kitchen here. But you walk through the kitchen into the hallway here to get to the second bathroom and the 2 additional bedrooms. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath house. So walking down the hall here, you have access to the bathroom, bedroom number 1, 2, whatever it is, and the other bedroom. Okay, so let's start in the bathroom here. So you guys have seen this bathroom before. Nothing really new in here. We'll put a custom shower here, no tub, just a shower. Toilet remains. We'll put in a different toilet, of course. There'll be a different sink basin and sink setup. The only thing that's really changing in here is instead of having a vanity light here and here, we're going to have one vanity, a big vanity here, a big mirror over the sink. It'll look really nice. The things I've been changing in here is I've been rewiring this bathroom because it used to share wiring to the hallway lighting, and with bathrooms you need to have dedicated lighting circuits. So rewiring this, making it a lot cleaner and up to code. Let's go into the newest bedroom. Maybe this will become an office, maybe a bedroom, but this is new because it used to be one big room with a wall. You can kind of see in the ceiling where the wall used to be. This is the wall that had the carpet underneath it, if you remember. We tore that out and we took the 1 bedroom and split it into 2. So walk in here, it'll be a sliding door, kind of like a barn door, right here in the entryway. So, right, light switch for the light in the room, and for the fan, and for the closet. So in here, not really much has changed. Had to add an outlet down there because you need to have an outlet within 6 feet of you anywhere in the room, and that was a dead spot. I added some wiring and a receptacle box, or a box for a light inside of here. We're going to be putting a surface mounted LED style light on the wall right up here. This was gifted to us. I'll tell you about that when we install it. I'm really excited about that one. So really not much has changed in this room. Just wanted to make sure that it was up to code. Go back into the hallway, which I'm in. Now let's go into what used to be the original bedroom in here, but this doorway is new. One thing I need to update you on, remember that bump out that I talked about in the master bathroom? Well, that's the master bathroom right there. Okay, this is the master bathroom, and that bump out is right here. This is the bump out. And these cabinets are just here for storage for now, but this kind of represents what we're going to be doing. So because there's a bump out in the walkway from the hallway into this bedroom, open up the door, we're going to be putting floor to ceiling shelves in here to fill this little void. It'll look really, really nice. We're really excited about this. And you won't even really realize that it's kind of a bump out from the master bathroom, giving us space for that toilet, or for that tub. So bump out continues to all the way to here, and then you have your door to your closet in here. And with the closet, really the only thing that's changed in here is I've done a bunch of new wiring over to the electrical panel for various circuits, like the 3 circuits I talked about down in the basement for the walk-in cooler and for the freezers. New line, new 220 volt line for the electric range. I'll tell you about that in the kitchen. So that's really the only thing that's kind of happened here in the bedroom / closet. Need to clean up this wire stuff, manage the wire better before it can be ready for sheetrock. And then this is the third bedroom, last bedroom. It's pretty bright in here because of the windows, but really nothing's changed here other than doing the wiring in the closet. This is the north deck, the one that I had the outlet on the outside put in, or I put the outlet in. So let's go walk back to the kitchen, and I want to walk through the kitchen with you because there's some changes to discuss. Last time we were working on the kitchen, doing some wiring, I put a stop to things because there are several comments, good suggestions about layout, and some concerns about counter space in this. So we actually went to Lowe's and used their free kitchen design consultation service and came up with a really good layout that I want to show you. Right here, this is the entryway into the hallway, and here's the light switch for the kitchen. So right here, we're going to be putting a pantry. I don't know if it's 24 inches wide, 30 inches wide, 32, I don't remember, but a pantry is going to go right here. You probably can see some electrical outlets right here. That's because they're going to go in the pantry, because we may be putting tabletop or shelf top appliances, like maybe a microwave that sits on the counter. Inside, we want to be able to plug them in. So pantry right here, from floor, not quite to ceiling, but pretty high. Okay. Now, right where this oven is, the electric range, this is going to be moved, and the refrigerator is actually going to go right here. We originally thought we were going to put the refrigerator right back here in this wall, but it makes more sense for us to move the electric range and put the refrigerator right here, right next to the cabinet. So the refrigerator will be boxed in with wood paneling, and there'll be a cabinet right above the refrigerator. That'll look really nice. So there'll be a wall right here where the refrigerator is, nice paneling, okay? So here is the window. This is where the sink used to be, and starting from the edge of the refrigerator around the corner here to about right here, that's all going to be countertop with cabinets down below. There'll be a corner Lazy Susan and plenty of counter space right here, okay? Right next to the counter space, is where the electric range is going to go. The oven's going to go right here. So this is going to be moved to right here. Right next to the oven is going to be more counter space, another counter. There'll be no shelving up here. It'll be all open wall. We may do like floating shelves or something, but there's not going to be any cabinets up here at all. And again, for reference, on the other side of this wall is the washer and dryer. Okay, and then we're going to have the sink and the dishwasher here with a little bit of a twist. And I'm not going to tell you what that twist is. That's coming later, but that's the layout. So pantry, refrigerator, plenty of countertop space, range, more countertop. So that is the new layout of the kitchen, and we're really excited about it. I think I explained that well enough. I've already done all the wiring for it. It's ready to go, other than the electric range. I showed you the new big fat black cable at the electrical box. That's running underneath, and it needs to come up this wall, but I need to do some work on the floor first. All right, so that's where we are with things. I hope that helped. I hope doing a walkthrough of the house gave you perspective of the layout and our plans for it, and give you a little update of what's been happening in the farmhouse. It may not seem like a lot. It's probably not a lot in terms of work progress that's been done, but I'm doing what I can. I'm doing as fast as I can, learning a lot of things. I need to stop judging myself. It is what it is. So we'll see you on the next vlog. Thanks for watching. You're such a good little boy. You're growing to big so big. Yes, you are. What a good boy. What a good boy, Levi. You like the belly rubs. You like Kinsley. You like the belly rubs. How you doing, Kinsley? How you doing, good girl? How you doing? Are you guys getting along yet? Oh, okay. No, let's not be jealous, Mr. Levi. I was petting Kinsley. I was petting Kinsley. You go, girl. You go, girl. You good girl. All the doggies. All the doggies.